Wow, look at this thing. Today is day 4, and we are going to start off the day by doing some photography, and then we're going to keep looking and see what we can find. Still would love to see a Gaboon Viper, rhinoceros viper, any of the other vipers that are found in this area. So we'll check back in later and hopefully we'll have some cool stuff to show you. Guys, we just found our second bush viper species. This is the variable bush viper, called variable because in different parts of their range they can come in a wide variety of colors. And man, this is so amazing. Just like the rough scales, these guys look a lot like dragons, and this one has a really cool pattern. Lots of greens and yellows and even some bluish hints in the pattern there. And look at those amazing big green eyes. That is so amazing. One of the interesting things about these variable bush vipers is that their venom can cause kidney failure in humans that receive a bite. So even though these guys are little, they definitely pack quite a punch, but they're an incredible species. You can see they camouflage incredibly well where they're found up in the trees, and what an amazing animal. I think we may have just gotten something else. Just heading out to sea. We're right next to this big rainforest patch. Sagu? Sagu? It's just me. Just me. Just me. Guys, I think it's a Gaboon Viper. So out of breath. Looking all over for this thing. You seeing it? Can I go in there? Can I go in? Yeah. I think we got one, guys. Oh man, thick tangle. Okay. It's okay. I think I can make it through. I'm not seeing it yet. Not yet. Yeah. I'm almost there. Yes.
Yes, Mugambe Katunu just this where the book is pointing.
Oh wow. I see it.
I am a professor of arts.
Oh man. That thing is big. It is big. Wow. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's buried in the thick grasses. There's this absolutely humongous Gaboon Viper. And we're gonna try and fish it out of there so we can take a look at it and get some pictures. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. Wow, look at this thing. We dug it out a little bit from the grasses it was hiding in. This thing is massive. The head on this thing is unbelievably huge, and look at the body. Look at that. That is unbelievable. Very good, very good. We're just sitting here in this ultra dense thicket, enjoying my #1 target, and I think Alex's #1 target of the trip, this absolutely giant Gaboon Viper. So this is, to me, this is my #1 bucket list snake in the entire world. The habits of it, the coloration, the pattern is just incredible. Now this snake is a highly venomous viper, and its venom is a potent hemotoxin and also includes a kind of toxin called a cardiotoxin that attacks the heart. And so getting bitten by one of these is very serious because not only does it destroy tissue, but it also attacks the heart as well, which is very dangerous. So we're obviously being very careful with this animal, but this thing is just incredible. If you look at the top of the head, you'll see how it's got a line down the middle of it. That's to look just like a fallen leaf. So if you're hiking along and it's partially buried under leaves in the forest floor, it looks just like a fallen leaf. So the camouflage is absolutely incredible. And of course, all of that really incredible pattern just breaks up its outline. So when it's on leaves, or even under a little bit of grasses, it just blends right in. It makes it incredibly difficult to see. And of course, that incredibly wide head houses some enormous venom glands. I believe it has one of the largest venom yields of any venomous snake in the world, which is not hard to see why when you see that head. And it also has the record for the longest fangs of any venomous snake in the world. I believe the record size is around 2 inches long for those fangs. And even though it looks massive and when it crawls it's fairly slow, don't let that fool you, because when they are striking to defend themselves or striking at food that they're ambushing, they are incredibly fast strikers. So I don't know if you can tell, but my hands are still shaking. I'm so excited finding this animal. And we're going to fish it out of here and get it to a spot really close by where we can take some good photos of it. And then we'll be letting it go right back where we found it. What do you think, Alex?
Dude, I'm speechless. Seriously. I'm in shock. This thing is so dope. Wow.
We are just in utter disbelief. That is the most incredible snake I've ever seen in my life.
Same.
So incredible. Here's a quick little video of releasing the Gaboon Viper back into its natural habitat. This is just inside the forest, where we found it just outside the forest, but we're releasing it just a little bit inside to make sure it stays safe. And this is the kind of end to human-snake interactions that we like, seeing them crawl back into their natural habitat. And man, just look at that snake going and gonna coil up and blend right in to its environment. So incredibly grateful to have been able to witness such an animal in the wild. See you later, buddy.